All right, everybody, let's get straight into it. It's time for math with Mr. Troy. All right, folks, if you don't have it memorized yet, there's no time like the present. Here we go. Sing along at home. X equals opposite b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And if that one wasn't your favorite, here, try this one on first. X equals opposite b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, so remember, that'll find us the solutions to any quadratic equation. All right, so here's an example of a problem you might have to solve using the quadratic formula for your Khan Academy. What you want to do is you want to set the equation into standard form. Now remember, what that means is that you want to write it as squareds, x's, constants, so quadratic terms, then linear terms, then constant terms. So in our case, that doesn't take any adding or subtracting to both sides. That just takes a rewrite. So we would say that this is negative 6x squared minus 3x plus 6 equals 0. You've got to keep the signs with it. So since there was a minus in front of the 6x squared, that's negative 6x squared. Since this 6 was positive, that's plus 6. Then you write out your a, your b, your c. So negative 6, negative 3, 6. Okay, so one more time. X equals opposite b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Man, you guys must just love listening to that song. So opposite b, that's the opposite of negative 3, plus or minus the square root, okay, of b squared, negative 3 squared, minus 4 times a times c, all over 2 times a. Okay? I'm going to do a little bit of simplifying. So negative 3 is 3, plus or minus the square root of 9. That's negative 3 times negative 3. This is 4 times negative 6 times 6, but there's another negative in here. So these two negatives are going to cancel out and become a positive. Okay? Then I'm just multiplying. So 4 times 6 times 6. Okay, what is 4 times 6 times 6? It's 144. So it's 9 plus 144 all over negative 12. Okay? So that is 3 plus or minus the square root of 153 all over negative 12. Now, that's actually pretty much what Khan Academy wants from you. If you wanted to figure out what that was, here was what you would do. So you would have to go into your calculator because you don't know the square root of 153 off the top of your head. So you'd go into your calculator and you would figure out that the square root of 153 is about 12.36. Okay, and we're going to do 1 for the plus, and we're going to do 1 for the minus. So for the plus, it would be 3 plus 12.36 divided by negative 12. And that would be negative 1.28. Okay. Now, I know you're like, okay, I did plus. Why did it come out to be negative? Because I was dividing by a negative. Then I'm going to do 3 minus that same number. So 3 minus 12.36. And then I'm going to divide by negative 12. And I'm going to get about 0.6. 7, 8. Okay. Now, Khan Academy, I think, is going to have a multiple choice that looks like this. But that's how you would use your calculator to get those answers out. All right. Thanks for watching.